Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be about naming your reptile. So there's a few things that factor into what name you name your bearded dragon. Obviously some are like gender. And so you might go with a gender specific name, or you might go with one that's not gender specific. I didn't really think about this when I was naming my bearded dragon, because I didn't know if my bearded dragon was a male or a female when he or she was a baby, and I named him Draco. I'm gonna call him a him until I find out. And then my turtle, I also call a him, but I don't know if it's a him or not. But my turtle's name is Rocky, so I guess that's not gender specific. So yeah, you might want to like factor in the gender, but that's not too important because reptiles, like, you might not know their gender, and gender specific names aren't too important for reptiles. And then the next factor is consider your interests. Like, what would you be interested in naming your bearded dragon? Because everybody has different opinions, and so it's good to factor in like what you're interested in. Like, you might also want to pick a character from your favorite TV show or your favorite cartoon, a name like that. Like, most people that I tell, I'm like, my bearded dragon is named Draco, they immediately think Draco Malfoy. But I actually didn't consider that when I was naming him. I guess I kind of did, but I wasn't specifically thinking about that with naming him. So yeah, let's start with the list of names. Now, I'm just gonna tell you that I'm gonna look through a bunch of lists. I'm gonna come up with some, and I'm just gonna pick my favorite ones and what I think would be best for your guys' reptiles. Alright, so first let's start with some male names. I guess some of these could be used for a female too. And if you see me looking down a lot, then that's because I am looking at my list. And also, some of these names are specific to bearded dragons because that's kind of what I'm going for. But you could use them for most reptiles too. All right, let's start. Cliffhanger, Dino, Godzilla, Spike, Viper, Smog, Mushu, Falcor, Elliot, Ash, Frodo, Rex, Hercules, Reptar, Picasso, Apollo, Gordon, Yoda, Rocky, Conrad, Shakespeare, Gollum, Simba, Ferdinand. So I dislike a lot of those. No offense if you like them, but I think that it is based on personal opinion, so some of those might be right for you. Now, onto the girl names. Akinda, Fluffy, Liz, Lizzie, Medusa, Nessie, Pearl, Princess, Diva, Sprinkles, Venus, Queenie, Angel, Kitty, Cleopatra, Marilyn, Sapphira, Vixen, Rosie, Aurora, Tinkerbell, Matilda, and then with some names that would fit for both genders: Agave, Bluebeard, Cactus, Copper, Crawler, Porcupine, Sandy, Scaly, Moon, Sushi, Typhoon, Skinny, Peanut, Twinkle, Ziggy, and Chili, Majesty, Toothless, Marvel, Pancake, Jellybean, Whiskers. Here are some all classic lizard names. And I guess for most reptiles these would work. Spike, Dino, Ursula, Hunter, Scorpio, Blackbeard, Medusa, Hades, Bang, Hydra, Godzilla, Viper, Thorn, Rex, and Draco. And again, I'm gonna repeat some of these just because they fit into multiple categories. Now I'll go with the popular cartoon movie characters: Godzilla, Mushu, Joanna being Norbert, Puff, Johnny Bravo, Darth Vader, Rambo, Wolverine, Voldemort, Thorn, Draco, Puff, Elliot. So the ones based on their personality were Dizzy, Bob, Huffy, Billows, Honey, Houdini, Mr. Cuddles, Snuggles, and Boss. And then the appearance is Santa, Captain Bluebeard, Spike, Whiskers, Stubble, Scar, Scarface, Stumpy, Pinocchio, Waddles, Fork, Buggy, Oscar the Grouch, Biscuit, Sandy, Dusty, Sunray, Saffron, Sunny, Peaches, Shifter, Mudflap. And then some of these are like based on like people, famous people with beards. Lincoln, Chuck Norris, Sean Connery, Paul Bunyan, Ulysses S. Grant, Zeus. And some of these are just like pure ironic names that, I mean, some of them aren't like Cuddles because Draco likes to give me cuddles, but anyway, here they are. Cuddles, Teddy, Fluffy, Toothless, Bob, Angel, Princess, Fido, and Flounder. So those were just a bunch of names, and I did repeat some, so I guess I'm sorry for that, but they did fit in multiple categories. Some of those I may have mispronounced because I did get some of them from a list, and some of the ones that are movie characters I may have mispronounced. So I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, those were just a few name ideas for your reptile. Remember that there are many more names, and try to be creative and come up with your own names. But those were a few names to give you inspiration. We just hit 50 subscribers, and we're trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. So maybe you could help with that. Maybe you could share this video with your friends and subscribe. It means a lot to me, so thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Until then, bye!